Hello, misialitos, and welcome back. Coco and Binks are here, and we are continuing Steins Gate. When I reach the shrine, I find Lukaku standing alone in the courtyard. She's dressed in regular clothes instead of her Miko garb. She still hasn't noticed me. Lukaku stands still in the silent courtyard. The only movement comes from the trees swaying in the summer breeze. It's like a scene from a movie. I stop and watch in fascination. Finally, Lukaku turns around. Our eyes meet.
Why does the eyes look creepy to me?
I think that's just the style.
Yeah.
I awkwardly clear my throat and walk towards him, her. Lukaku bows her head.
You came. Thank you.
We stare at each other in silence. Uh, Crap, this is awkward. I can't stand the silence, so I try to start the conversation. What did you tell Mayuri?
Sorry, but Mayuri-chan's the only one I could talk to about this.
I mean, how much did you tell her?
I kept most of it a secret, especially the stuff about her dying.
That's a relief. Do you think I'm still joking? Lukaku shakes her head. She believes me? You said you had something important to talk about, yeah? What?
Yeah. What? Was that just a bad habit or was that a typo?
That's Ferris rubbing off on him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to be gentle, but for some reason I wind up talking like Ferris.
No, Dex should be saying ooh woo.
I really don't know how to deal with Lukaku now that she's a girl.
I don't think you ever knew how to deal with Lukaku because you were always like, oh no, I'm not attracted to them. No, you're like, come on.
Right?
Um,
Lukaku takes a deep breath as if to prepare herself. Her face is turning red for some reason. She opens her mouth to speak, then closes it again. This continues for several cycles. What's wrong with her? Her tension is getting to me. My heart starts pounding like an alarm bell.
I
Yes?
want to ask.
Yes?
Okare-san, about what you said yesterday.
Yeah?
I believe you.
Why? I honestly, from her perspective, I don't know what she likes about him or why she believes him, but okay.
I guess if I had to pick, assuming that a lot of the same stuff that happened in the original timeline still did with like the whole Samidare thing, is that she's probably really grateful to him for always being someone who's trying to help her be better, like
Mm-hmm.
give her more confidence and all that.
Yeah,
That would be my guess.
I guess. I'm just like I could see it from the other's perspective, but from everything that's happened lately with him between him and Luca, that I'm just like, I don't know. I might start
Yeah.
questioning my taste in this person.
Yeah, like after the grope, that's where I would be like, you know what?
Yeah, I'd be like, no, no. I think we're done here.
It's great. So she's willing to go back to being a guy, even though I hurt her feelings?
She didn't say that.
For her to believe me in spite of that makes me pretty happy. But something strange about Lukako. She still looks wound up pretty tight. In fact, it's gotten worse. Now she looks on the verge of tears.
So, well, in exchange for becoming a guy again,
In exchange, she wants something in return.
Side quest time.
I wasn't expecting this.
for today and tomorrow, we can stop before my Yuri-chan is in danger.
What? What is she talking about? My throat goes dry. I'm so tense and I don't know why.
So, please be my...
Is this where we're going with this? Okay. I don't know. I have mixed feelings.
Hmm? I couldn't hear you. One more time. Lukako's voice was even softer than ever. So soft that I couldn't hear her from here.
Please be my villain.
Oh, be your end. Okay. Yeah, sure.
No good. I still can't hear her. Speak up. I'll do anything I can.
Boy, and
What?
please be my boyfriend.
You could do so much better, Luca, but I get it.
Ayushi's right there.
Right?
What? Boyfriend? It takes me a while to process the word.
Does he even know how to do that, though? Like, really? He's either an awkward person or a chuny. There's no in between.
The only Chuny who knows how to date is Gundam.
Right?
He's got a princess.
He knows how to treat his lady. Oh.
His mistress of darkness.
Kiki barked. You heard her.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna choose to believe she was agreeing with us about Gundam.
Meanwhile, Lukako starts squirming and fidgeting. She refuses to look me in the eye. My heart is pounding. What's going on? I said, hey! I think I quoted that song last time too.
Oh, did you? I don't even remember.
I know I've brought it up recently. I can't remember where.
Hmm.
What what did she say to me? Boyfriend. Boyfriend.
Yeah, a boy who's a friend. That's fine.
Boyfriend. She wants me to be her boyfriend until tomorrow. What?
Why are you so shocked? You got warning from Kurisu.
Why? If I'm thinking, I ask the worst possible question.
Of course.
Lukaku curls up even smaller.
I like you.
Her voice is as small as the buzzing of a mosquito, but it has all the courage she can muster. I feel my heart tighten at those words. Silence. More silence.
Ugh, this is starting to feel painful, y'all. I went through something very similar. Ugh. Well, not the whole asking them to date me for only 2 days and all that, but just that silence after you say something, and it's so awkward. Ugh.
Wait just a second. This is too sudden. I mean, maybe it's not sudden exactly. I've known about Lukaku's feelings since yesterday. Kurisu told me about the romance flag. But still, I didn't think it would come to this. My mind goes blank. I can't think straight. Lukaku hangs her head, waiting for my answer. She looks so cute and innocent, and I feel myself drawn to... No! No, no, no! That's wrong.
You are so in denial, bro. Calm down.
Just wrong. I am not attracted to Lukaku. Let me think about it. Give me 5 minutes. Oh no.
You.
Oh no.
He's such garbage. Why? Why do these people like him? I mean, he's not all bad, but this, especially with Lukaku, always. Ugh.
I turn and flee like a scared rabbit. I'm so embarrassed I can't look back. Minutes later, I get back to the lab and Mayushi suplexes me. Mayuri is eating a red bean bun.
Oh, but you should do it, please. He asked for 5 minutes and then straight up ran away. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, Karine, how'd it go? You totally didn't break my friend's heart again, right? Did you apologize to Luka-chan?
Yeah, so put the juicy chicken #1 in the microwave and nuke it so that the D-mail is basically ABC and...
What? What?
The microwave was developed by knights of the Rosicrucian Order who used alchemy, meaning that the sound of the chime in the brainwashing device, well, the chime itself actually doesn't have any meaning at all.
What the frick? I think his brain broke. Literally. Chunibyo. Alchemy. The art of taking one thing and transmuting it into another. In fiction, even human bodies and souls can be transmuted. Equivalent exchange is a fundamental law of alchemy. In the Middle Ages, alchemists attempted to use chemical processes to transmute common metals, such as lead, into precious metals, such as gold. Their efforts paved the way for modern chemistry.
Reminds me we've got to see Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, the one that I remember being horrified while watching.
Rosicrucian Order, a secret society founded in the 17th century Germany. by Christian Rosenkreutz. Rosenkreutz was supposedly a practitioner of alchemy and black magic.
What? Okarin's broken!
I mutter incoherently as I set up the time leap machine.
You know, I think that's probably the best choice then. Just time leap and, figure out another way, because this is not working. What are you doing?
Making a tactical retreat.
Retreat?
Don't catch me, gay thoughts.
Right? The internalized homophobia is horrible in this.
Yeah. Especially since in this case, considering that Lukako's a trans woman, it's not even gay.
Right?
How far do I go? As far as I can, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Far away from here. I jump all the way back to August 11th, the limit of the time leap machine's range.
Wow.
Oh my god, he actually did it.
Yeah. Wow. He wasn't willing to do it back when we were in a really bad situation with Ferris, but, okay. Somehow Kurisu knows.
I immediately get met with her disapproving stare.
Right?
I love that.
Yes.
When I'm done, Kurisu is standing before me, fiddling with the phone wave, name subject to change as wiring.
She's like, you know, you can come back in time X amount of times and you'll never escape. Stop staring. You're distracting me. How many times do I have to tell you?
He's still working on the time leaf machine upgrade. I know I shouldn't interrupt her, but there's nobody else I can rely on. Genius neuroscientist, I need to talk to you.
Make it short.
I want you to come with me to Yanabayashi Shrine.
Tell me why. If it's a date or something, then I refuse. Funny
Yeah,
you
don't
should
say the
mention
word
that.
date. Young Kyoma does not go on dates, much less with his assistant. Ridiculous. She's glaring like she's gonna kill me. Let's leave the jokes aside for now. So I need you to explain the differences between the male brain and the female brain.
What?
I briefly explain my situation and what happened with Lukako before I leave.
Yeah. Now she should suplex him.
How many times have I explained this to Kurisu now?
Oi-san and Makise-san, did you come to pray?
I just like to think that this whole conversation is gonna go, like, every time he says something stupid, Kurisu's gonna punch him.
Yes. Not exactly.
Ahem. Actually, we have something to talk to you about, Urushibara-san.
This is the strategy I thought up. Its name is Operation Christina. Lukako reacts differently to me. I already know she'll have a breakdown if I tell her she's a guy. But she's not too familiar with Kurisu, and they're both girls, so it should be easier if Kurisu tells her. That's why I persuaded Kurisu to handle it.
Uh-huh.
So I wait behind Kurisu and watch silently.
Now, what might that be?
Lukako is shy. He was distant with me back when we first met. And I can see she's made a small wall between herself and Kurisu now, too. On the other hand, Kurisu is very calm, truly reliable. Kurisu puts on a gentle smile and begins her explanation.
Did you know male and female brains are very different? Oh my god. Is this where we're going? You all, come on.
What?
Hey,
Male brains are right dominant. Female brains are left dominant.
Yeah?
By the way, the right brain handles image processing, spatial processing, and comprehensive judgment. The left brain handles things like language and calculation. The right and left brains are connected by the corpus callosum, which is more developed in females. You know how people say that girls are better at multitasking? That can be explained by the development of the corpus callosum.
What?
the hell is she talking about?
Actually, these theories are kind of fringe. They're not really that credible. So if you don't mind, I'd like to do an experiment.
An experiment?
I want to try mapping your brain patterns to see if they're more female or male.
What is mapping?
Lukaku's clearly frightened.
Brainwave mapping. We just take a sample of your brainwaves. Anyway, you'll understand if you try it, okay? Okay, it won't hurt a bit.
No thanks.
It'll be okay, I promise. It won't hurt a bit. Just come to the lab and we'll...
What kind of perverted old man are you? I lightly chop Kurisu on the head. Sound light?
Right? What?
Don't you what me? What did you come here for? What are you going to do if you scare Lukaku away?
I'm just treating her like a valuable test sub... Kurisu, why?
Wonder if she's doing this on purpose to make him seem like more credible or, you know, a safer option.
Right? Because that's kind of weird.
Lab, you experiment-loving girl.
Yeah, okay. So that's the thanks I get for going out of my way to help you. I'm gone. You're on your own now.
Kurisu leaves the shrine with squared shoulders, muttering darkly to herself.
What was Makisa-san talking about?
Well, basically. Do I have to explain it myself after all? You're actually a guy.
Ah, here we go again.
The result is the same, of course.
Because you haven't changed your approach.
I hear the tweeting of small birds outside the window. It's morning now. It's nice and cool early in the morning, even though it's the middle of summer. Too bad the cicadas are already chirping. The sun's not too strong yet. This is the second time I've woken up like this. The date was different the first time. In any case, my mental state is exactly the same as back then. Through the front door, I hear someone stomping up the stairs.
Oh, here we go again.
I jump up thinking it's Moeka, but then I realize who it is.
Oh, Karin? There you are.
Pulls a knife out. Mayuri enters and greets me with disapproving pout. Originally, Mayuri was supposed to stay over at the lab, but last night she got a call from someone and left in a hurry.
Oh, I bet it was Luca calling saying I need to cry on your shoulder.
Yeah, she probably went to see Lukaku.
Mayushi's very disappointed in you.
Mayuri puffs out her cheeks and thrusts a finger at me. Of course. I sigh in frustration. Before I time leaped, this happened on the 14th. Today is the 12th. Since I explained the situation to Lukaku early, it looks like Mayuri's protest came early too.
You made Luka-chan cry, didn't you? Luka-chan told me. She said you said she was a guy. Why would you say such a mean thing, Okarin?
I'm going to see her now, so don't worry.
Really? Thank goodness. If you weren't gonna apologize, then Mayushi was never gonna talk to you again.
The mail should come any minute now. It actually came.
This time you're not gonna run away, you're gonna man up?
If I go to Yanabayashi Shrine now, Lukaku will confess her love and ask me to be her boyfriend.
Please be my boyfriend.
This time I thought ahead. Christina! Christina!
Now he's gonna say, I can't.
Basket!
He's gonna say, I can't, I'm dating this one here.
I started yelling at the development room and begin to hear the sounds of someone moving inside.
Even though you said Tasukete, my brain went, Ayúdame!
Socorro!
Is Christian sleeping? She worked all night, so you shouldn't wake her up.
I know, but I have to do this. Christina, please wake up!
Oh, shut up. Oh, I've never seen that before. Wow. They actually opened the curtain now. That's cool. I'm all excited. Why have they never shown that before? That's so weird.
Yeah, I guess it's always either been inside or someone outside.
Yeah.
Kurisu comes out of the development room with sleepy eyes.
Like, I didn't even know, like, angle-wise, that's where that room was. Huh.
Hmm.
I wonder what's behind the purple curtain, then.
You don't want to know what's behind the purple curtain. Maybe that's where the bathroom is.
Oh, maybe. But you would think it would have an actual door instead of that. Huh. Christian, doo-doo-doo.
Last night she fell asleep at the desk. The sleeves of her clothes left a mark on her cheek. Her hair is frayed. Her eyes are red.
She's like, I need coffee. Don't talk to me.
She rubs those red eyes.
What is it?
I'm going to Yanabayashi Shrine. Come with me. Please tell her the plan at least if you're going to try and... Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Operation Christina the Second.
Until the 15th. We can stop before Mayuri-chan is in danger.
Or maybe he'll say, hey, you wanna date my assistant here instead? Oh, that'd be insane.
Please be my... Please be my... And... my boyfriend.
Same as before. Only this time I have to be her boyfriend for 4 days instead of just 2.
Should have taken the first option, bro.
I guess you could say it's a bold proposal. Fortunately, I came prepared. It's time to set Operation Christina 2 into motion. Last time things got complicated when I added that experiment-loving girl to the conversation. And this time I had her watch things from the shadows near the staircase. Excuse me, I need a moment. I turn my back to Lukaku and call Kurisu.
That's kind of weird, too. Sup, you filthy normal. Normal?
Who's a normal? Think about how I feel for once. I didn't realize they use, like, normie and those sort of terms that early on.
Right?
Did you hear what Lukaku said just now?
No, fill me in.
You weren't listening?
How am I supposed to listen from all the way over here?
He confessed until the 15th, then back to manhood.
Roger. And why are you asking me? Just grant Urashibata-san's wish.
But it's Lukaku.
Lukaku can probably hear this whole thing, you jerk. What's wrong with her? I mean, look how cute she is. Hell, I'd date her.
He's
Her being a guy might just be your imagination. From my perspective, she's always been a girl. Just give up. Bye.
Wait. She hung up. Damn. Why did I even bring her along?
Yep.
What a useless assistant. I stuffed my phone into my pocket and into Lukaku.
Were you on the phone with Makise-san?
Oh yeah, you could hear everything, couldn't you?
Hmm? Oh, yeah.
Oh. You looked like you were having fun.
Nonsense. Is this pressure? Is she applying psychological pressure?
So,
Lukaku fidgets restlessly.
your answer.
Please be my boyfriend. A 4-day trial relationship. Will those 4 days feel long or short? I mean, sure, Lukaku is cute. She's very slender and delicate, especially around the waist, and her skin is as white as alabaster. Even when Lukaku was a guy, I occasionally found myself memorized by her girlish demeanor. Biologically, the current Lukaku is a girl, so even if we do stuff, that shouldn't be a problem.
Bro, it's 4 days. What were you planning on doing? Oh my gosh.
But still, I'm on a mission to change Lukaku back into a guy. I need to accomplish that mission to save my Yuri. If I go out with the girl Lukaku and fall in love with her, then will I be able to treat a guy Lukaku like I used to? If I forget he's a guy and lose my self control, it could result in complications. Going out with the current Lukaku isn't the problem. I mean, I still have my reservations, but cuteness is justice, right? The real source of my hesitation is the thought of what happens afterwards. The problem isn't Lukaku, but my own heart.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Oh, you fool. You foolish man.
Besides, I'm supposed to be saving my Yuri, not going out dating.
I mean, is he unable to just, like, take it in a casual way? Like, oh, going on a date is almost the same as just going out with a friend, you know, just hanging out.
Yeah.
I guess some people just don't know how to be casual about that kind of thing. They're like, oh no, the feelings are too deep, too much.
Yeah. I'm like, my goodness, I like to believe otherwise, but I see so many things. Like, you go down a rabbit hole of like, am I the asshole? And you see some people, both men and women, who just have wild opinions about people even just hanging out with others.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're dating me, you're not allowed to have any interaction with people of the opposite sex.
Yep.
But on the other hand, Lukaku's cooperation is essential to save Mayuri. I won't get anywhere if I reject Lukaku and make her cry. For the sake of my goal, I must overcome the problems of my heart. I'll do it. I'll take Lukaku's deal. But if we're going to do this, I tell myself there's one rule that you must follow. You must not fall in love with Lukaku. Even if it means trampling on her heart, you must not fall in love. Fall in love and you could end up walking the forbidden path.
Oh yeah, it's so forbidden that when things go back to normal, you can't love Lukaku in another body. Like,
Lukaku is a guy. Guy.
psh.
Guy. Shut up. Is that what Leon said?
Right? The ah. I don't know how the voice actor did that. After a couple ahol, I'm like, I can't repeat it.
Yeah. Don't you forget it. Just don't forget it. See, the only thing I'm feeling like would make this, would switch this over to being like, okay, is if they just use the word. Because earlier they actually did use the term LGBT, which I was surprised by.
Mm.
I just wish that they would make it clear here that he's afraid of being bisexual or pansexual, that they would use that word, or that he's afraid of like the what do you call it?
The stigma.
What he would face, bigotry. Yeah, the
Yeah.
stigma that he would face for that.
Yeah.
I feel like if they just added that, it'd be like, you're still a fool, but I get the fear.
Yeah, because it just comes off as being phobic rather than internalized like fear and all of that.
Exactly. It just makes it seem like he's the one. Yeah, exactly that. Very well.
Because there's
And I
plenty.
don't think that's what they're going for, but it reads that way.
Yeah, because there's plenty of like I read a lot of BL stuff, so there's plenty of that internalized struggle that I see all the time, and it doesn't come off bad the way most of them handle it because they're like they know that's part of their character arc and they have to grow as a person and all of that, and it's interesting to read it sometimes and it's sad and you feel bad for them, but here it just feels like it feels gross because it's overly
Yeah.
negative.
Yeah.
Eh?
I'll go out with you, but only until the 15th.
Uh,
Tears immediately fall from Lukaku's eyes. Why are you crying?
I'm happy.
Oh, you just deserve better. You deserve to be with someone who really wants you and is eager to be with you, not someone who's like very reluctant and hesitant. It's just sad.
Yeah, it is.
Sure, you'd say no. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Her face is red, and her eyes are wet with tears. Yet she's really happy. Seeing her like this, all shy and embarrassed, but happy at the same time, makes me feel. He's too cute. I mustn't fall in love, but I'm about to.
Bro, you're so easy. Oh, I think the attraction was always there, so it's like that's why he already knows. He's like, oh shit, I'm already gonna fall so easily.
Yeah, yep.
And you saw how he was even with Ferris. Like it was very emotional, and you could tell there was something there.
Why does every single one of her actions have to be so cute? She must be doing it on purpose. There's no other way.
Sure.
Kako's cuteness is a terror of the universe. No, that's Bink's cuteness.
Oh my god, Coco, stop. What makes me mad is I was about to make the same comment. I was about to say, that's how I feel about Coco. How dare! The hive mind, it strikes again.
Hive mind.
I like how I think Coco's cuteness is a terror, but also Coco herself is a terror.
That's what I strive to be.
Yes. It's like, fear me, but you're so cute. It's like, aw.
No, that's not the way I want it.
Our height is what does it. It can't be denied.
Abe-san.
What? Kako wipes her tears away.
Tomorrow,
Da? De? What does she mean by de?
please take me on a date.
What did you say? Date.
What do you expect, bro? That's what it is when you're with someone like that.
I thought you just sat in a room and stared at each other. True, when a couple goes somewhere together, that's called a date. It would really be a dick move if I refused to go on a date right after we started going out.
Right? At least you have awareness.
Okay, but where?
Eh?
Doesn't look like she's got a place in mind.
I want to go where you want to go, Okabe-san. I want to know more about the places you frequent, Okabe-san.
So in other words, she wants me to decide for her. It's really unfair to be so cute. People will forgive you if for anything you say. And I scratched my head and thought. Then I'll come up with something by tomorrow.
By which you mean you're gonna bother Kurisu again for help.
For now, I just want to get out of this sickeningly sweet atmosphere that's brewing. We arranged to meet tomorrow morning, then I quickly leave the shrine behind. I breathe a sigh of relief at the sparsity of pedestrians of the Mansebashi Bridge.
Well,
Kurisu is walking behind me. She was completely useless.
did you agree to go out with her? Well, I can kind of guess based on Urushibata-san's reaction.
Wait, you saw that?
You told me to watch, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I was expecting her to give me advice. Guess I should have known better. And we're going on a date tomorrow.
Yeah?
Kurisu makes a small nasal sound. She hasn't been making eye contact.
Our insane mad scientist is dating a high school girl. That's not insane at all.
Damn you, Kurisu. Must you always be so cynical? Let's just ignore her and get to the lab. But just as I quicken my pace, she grabs my shoulder and pulls me back. I almost fall down backwards. What was that for?
Sorry, I didn't mean to be snippy. I'm just a little irritated.
Kurisu doesn't tell me what she's irritated about. Instead, she starts rubbing her temples.
You made this choice to save my Yuri, so I'll change my way of thinking too. Anyway, do you have any plans for your date tomorrow?
8 plans. I told Lukaku I'd come up with something by tomorrow. So far, I've made no progress. I can't help but feel uneasy about the whole thing, even though I'm doing it to save my Yuri.
Well, do you?
This calls for Yoin Kyoma. I have only one thing to say, assistant mine.
And I think we'll hear that in the next episode.
Well, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, hope you have a wonderful time zone wherever you are. And please do take care of yourselves and each other. Toodaloo!
Bye bye.